Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Stranded Alien Dawn Jungle, Episode 8, Bugs at the Back Door. Put some traps in the front of the base, it helps us stun. I'll do that if it becomes voted on. I work on what's above my head, and pretty much just that. So the balloon's full. We almost have enough fuel. Oh, yeah, we're doing another batch of 3D printing. And it's time to celebrate New Year's Eve. With some drinking. Cheers. Melody just insulted someone's sense of humor. Yeah, you really know how to win them over, girl. You do realize that you're like one of 6 people on this planet, possibly? Maybe make friends, not enemies? Holy... Everyone... If she disappears in the middle of the night, it's going to be really challenging to solve that murder. Because there is a lot of candidates. All right. I almost have all of the nanofiber to make that last wind turbine. I'm hoping, badly hoping, that we are able to salvage some electronics, because it takes a very long time to craft electronics from scratch. It's not like RimWorld where you can just slap components down with a never sleep slave. It's labor intensive in this one. And I'm just doing another survey to see if there's any scavenging sites that I've overlooked. I don't like to go to scavenging sites that are really far away from the base, though, because you end up spending 90% of your time traveling, and then the remaining 10% of your time miserable because you've had to travel so far. Oh, here's one that I didn't see. That's not close at all, but, like, whatever. I'm desperate. The other thing I could start to do is force Simon to do electronics crafting, where the animal facts from insect meat I will pause, so that because we have a lot of oils from that. As you can see, we have a shelf full of oils. In fact, I might need more shelving, and just micromanage him so that he's making electronics, because we really need it. We need one more electronic for the wind turbine. I'm gonna pause the now whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the battery for now, so we do the wind turbine first. Guero, Guitarlo, and Andrea, can you just dig up, like, electronics from the ground instead of, like, root balls that I need to process? What are they called? Chew roots? That would be nice. Sniffs a bit and looks confused. Actually, it's Drea that's sniffing a bit. Drea's like right up against the 3D printer going, oh, let me get right on that. So Sora is scavenging, and Quinn is scavenging. I'm hoping. I think what will help a lot is if I just micromanage Simon a lot and force him to just keep doing electronics. Wait, how do I need 3? Oh, because the electronics that we are... Okay, we're delivering it to the research desk as well. Got it. That makes sense. I was trying to figure out how I was... Yeah. Mystery solved. I'm not sure that Quinn finished scavenging. Oh, no, he did. But in his infinite wisdom, whatever he got, he just, like, dropped on the floor? Oh, scrap metal. Yeah, great. He dropped on the floor, forcing Han to transport it. And just like RimWorld, the characters in this are not particularly bright. And yeah, we keep getting stupid scrap metal. I really don't want scrap metal. Y'all need to come up with something better. I have tons of scrap metal ever. In fact, I have scrap metal rusting outside. I wish you could just tell them just to not even bother coming back to base with it. Just leave it out. I don't care, you know? Oh, there you go. You got some refined metal. That's something. As Simon gets to be a higher level crafter, well, he's already in level 9. It's not going to improve all that much, actually. I was going to say, yeah, there might be hope for him to do it faster, but he's basically at his max. Simon, no relaxation. I'm cracking the whip, buddy. I want electronics. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna have Sora and Quinn do delivery. I have a lot of stuff sort of like rotting out in the fields, and I have a huge amount of storage that is yet to be sorted. So those two aren't particularly good at scavenging, so it'd be good for them to just haul. My base is pretty well covered by lightning rods. It's like the Olympic symbol. But different enough that I'm not going to get a DMCA from the IOC. I hope. Alright, Simon, what are you working on? You're crafting smoke pipes. I mean, that's nice, but let's try something else. Oh, there's more ruins right out here. I somehow overlooked that. Or maybe I thought that they were combined. Well, we do have enough materials for the advanced research desk, so electronics are getting made. Surprisingly, I know. Am I renaming them after Patreon followers? No. Your people here cannot be renamed. Animals can, and they're being renamed after Twitch subs. But people in this game have static names and static personalities that they're not random. I talked about that last stream a bit, that actually they even have relationships with one another. So some characters are like uncle of other characters. Well, not maybe not uncle, but there's like one that is like the mother of another character, and some that are brothers, because they're all predetermined, which is a neat spin. And some have like predetermined medical conditions. So there's a character named Connor who has like a defective bionic eye, which he's gonna die from. So there's like a quest line to save him. You know, it's kind of neat in that way. But what I will say is, given the increased prevalence of like artificial intelligence generated faces, this game definitely has a whole bunch of that. These faces are like right on the cusp of Uncanny Valley of like, did a human artist make this? Did an AI make this? I'm sure an AI did not make it, or not sure, but Steam has a policy of not allowing AI art in their games. So games on the Steam sold on Steam don't have AI generated art as like a requirement, because it opens up a Pandora's box of copyright problems. So I'm assuming the developers of this game, like, you know, aren't violating that policy, but they do have the sort of like AI generated. What was that? What website? This person never existed or something? This person never exists, something like that. I forget what it's called, which is interesting. It's a website of just like all AI faces. And it used to be once upon a time, they would look wrong. But like, that's not really the case anymore. It used to be that like, if the person was wearing glasses, the glasses would be all like funky and clip into their face or whatever. But nowadays, it's pretty convincing. A little creepy. Does Art Breeder count? Yeah, I'm not a video game developer and I haven't really read the full policy. I just know that some devs have been knocked for that, and that's all I can say on that matter. I'm not a lawyer, copyright lawyer, or any kind of lawyer. So, and I don't enforce policies for Steam. I just know they don't allow AI-generated stuff. With that in mind, I'm pretty sure they'd be fine with if it was AI-generated inspired and then, like, essentially traced as a human, because then it becomes human-owned art or human-generated art. Again, I'm not sure, but I suspect that would probably be the case. Well, almost everything is hauled away. Finally. Like, I made storage so long ago and then just sort of neglected to actually use it. So we're getting rid of all these crummy sheds out front. And I think everything has been hauled. Nice and tidy. Well, okay, there's still some stone. Alright, for the love of God, stop scavenging this and then, like, leaving stuff behind. I'm just gonna tell him to stop scavenging the far one. I feel like Han has spent, like, 90% of his time just, like, walking back and forth, carrying, like, less than an arm loaded full of stuff. Alright, what's on your mood? You don't like the food variety. Yeah, I mean, you're a vegetarian. You'd think I'd be sympathetic to that, but, like... Eat a meat pie, lady. I can't help you. I'll make veggie stew. Well, we got some electronics. I'll just keep cracking the whip on Simon. Rita, what the hell? Alright, here, make veggie stew. Instead of, like, standing in your room staring at the wall like some sort of creepy psychopath plotting multiple murders because nobody here... Oh, no, that's Melody. Never mind. People, like, Rita. It's Melody nobody likes. My lord, Simon, you just really want the pipeweed. Do I have to pause that one as well? Done. The other thing I suppose I could do is I could zone restrict Simon. I could change the area of the soldering bench to base and then put Simon on base so he really only... you know, I'll do that. So now Simon is only allowed in the base, which is this sort of pink square. And the only bench in the base that he can work at is the soldering bench. So I shouldn't have to keep telling him. He should probably do it on his own. Oh, meteor rain. During this disaster, metal-containing meteors fall to the ground, dealing damage in the blast area. And Han was like, alright, you know what I'm gonna do? There's meteor strikes coming down and people are gonna get hit. I want to do some bench press. Here, go haul. Silly. Looks like we should be getting the materials, because we just got some coconuts for wine as well. Yeah, winemaking is now... You know what? I'm going to do winemaking first. Hey. Cut it out, man. Okay. Someone just scavenged 7 electronics. So... That's... Hey, I'm watching you. Haul it. I wonder who that was. Whoever that was, their MVP of the day. Or week, month, year. So we got some electronics. I can start adding batteries. Finally. I'm gonna also move some things around. Putting all the batteries together so that, you know, if I have some sort of catastrophic event in the base, they can all blow up at the same time. As is predicted and planned. Alright, what is our next... Or actually, suggest a new goal. I'm going to have you guys do it. So... the viewer submitted ideas inbox is hidden. Let me unhide that. Okay, it is up and open. Feel free to suggest whatever you want. Whatever you think needs doing. I'm just about done getting the extra solar. And I do have 3 battery banks. I can always add more if you want to suggest that, but I'm kind of sitting pretty on it now. We got 1,800 power units. I don't know what unit they use for power, but 1,800 stored up, which I feel is pretty good. Oh, that's going to be a lot of buttermelon. I'm going to have Rita, yeah, okay, already insufficient storage. I figured. It's going to have Rita not even harvested at all. Is there transport speed, range, or efficiency upgrade? No. Quinn does them faster, and that's the only benefit I really have. When on expeditions, Quinn goes burr. Ooh, someone scavenged more electronics. Nice. Or salvaged, probably. So buzz shrooms have infinite shelf life, just like dandelion spores. I think all the stuff on here has infinite shelf life, so I don't really have to worry about that. I'm assuming coconuts don't. No. But the sweet syrup doesn't need to be stored in here. So let me get that out. Put sweet syrup over here instead. That will free up freezer space. I do find it odd that there's like really not much of a point in having a refrigerator in this game. Okay, I think I fixed the storage problems. Maybe? Okay, so let me write up some of the suggestions that you had. We have got improved defenses. My choice. Dining and entertainment area. Improved bedrooms. I think that's what that means. Build a backup freezer. Craft spare clothing. And that would be it. Gonna refund y'all. What do you think is next? It'll be up to you. Ooh, scavenged a CPU core. Quite nice. Oh, Melody, intellect 10. She probably lords that over everybody else, and that's why nobody likes her. More aggressive animals. Juno Demolisher. Oh, those are nasty. I think for now, because I don't want anyone going out there and getting Juno demolished, I'm going to set everyone to the base zone. Keep everyone home. I know that's going to limit what they can work on while home, because most of the production facilities are set to global. Again, it's an annoying system. I don't like it. But that should keep people from like venturing out and getting squashed. The other thing I could do is, how cheap would it be to have like a, yeah, let's whip a quick elevated defensive position, a shooting platform for the way they approach, because they're right over here. ISO, thank you for the resub. Cheers, dude. Oh, they're attacking. Never mind. Forget that. I'm sort of curious if I can, like, stand behind the wood fence gate and just shoot at them. Yes. I don't know if that's actually gonna be a good defense, however, but I like it. And my choice is 1. Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. You are 15 times too large. Fall back! Haha! Fooled by gates. No, 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 okay, you're not fooled. Not fooled, not fooled. Nah, that gate's gonna be gone. You know what? The war pigs will help me. Release the war pigs. The war pigs might get blown up by the glutches though. The glutches do considerable AoE when they blow up, which is not great. Sorry, war pigs. I'm leaving you high and dry here. I shouldn't have engaged them. Oh yeah, pet died. I don't know who it is yet, but that is clearly my fault. I shouldn't have taunted them to go through the gates like that and just use my actual defenses. There was no reason to do that, but I did it anyway. In fact, I think all of the pets are probably gonna not survive this. But that's why we tamed them. To be war pigs. Oh no, there might be a chance to rescue Guero and Drea. I am not entirely sure what this one's doing. There we go. Melody, you're the Uber Doc. You're already healing Drea, okay. Sora. Sorry about the chemical wounds that you got. Well, that could have gone smoother, but, you know, we survived, and that's what matters. Oh, good. And now my crops are blighted. 'Cause when it rains, it pours. Is there a way to just select the xenoflora that is sick? Oh, okay, there we go. I just have to click the alert. I don't think we're saving these pigs. They're bleeding out pretty quick. We'll see. We're trying, but yeah. 3... Oh my god. So very close. Nope. Literally down to the second. Is that going to be true of Guero too? No, Guero survived. At like, what was it, 3 at the lowest? Well, Guero, that is a surprising survival. Alright, Quinn is repairing all the things that kind of got broke. There is a distress signal. So, my choice... You guys voted for my choice. Improve defenses and go exploring. I did just get material fabricators, so that means I need you all to decide what to research next. If you go with resources, I'll probably do antibiotics. If you go with power, I will do liquid fuel fabrication. If you do defenses, maybe light mechs or carbon fortifications. If you do other musical instruments, perhaps. And breakthroughs would be railguns. Improved railguns. My choice is well, it's hidden, but it's improved defenses and go exploring. I'm sort of curious. Obviously, the enemy bugs chose to go through the gates, which are particularly weak. And they're kind of hard to avoid having gates for stuff. But I feel like if I didn't shoot at them and lure them into doing that, I would have been okay. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh wow, I have a lot of grain. Holy moly. Who wants moonshine? No, don't drink moonshine, just make it. What? Oh, you don't know how? Oh, this was set to base, not global. I get it. It looks like a tie, so I'm going to flip a coin. Heads will be power, tails will be breakthrough. It is tails. So I'll just continue researching snipers. So it's time to improve the defenses a bit, I think. So the way I'm going to do is I'm going to set up elevated concrete platforms and then put the turrets on top of them. So they have a better line of... Oh, apparently this one's taller than the other one. So they have a better line of sight on incoming enemies. And I'm having a real hard time trying to make them... Oh, it's terrain difference. Okay, so I'll just lower the other one. Okay, that looks right. Hey, Double Dwarf, thank you for the resub. Perhaps I could also incorporate elevated turrets elsewhere. One really good place to have it would be to cover sort of the back of the base, especially for the humming flies that swarm and attack. Having multiple of them is really nice. Something else that I could do for them is to have motion sensors or switches. So motion sensors don't require human input, but the range of the motion sensors not ideal often, whereas the switches themselves are a little bit easier, the power switches. So I'm going to stick a power switch for the turrets, and I'll stick that in there. So when flipping this switch... Oh, more bugs. When flipping this switch, all the turrets turn on. I'm going to set the active circuit to that to 10. And because I have enemies incoming, I'm going to make sure that I have no tasks out of the walls for them to work on. I want people home. Alright, here they come. This time, learning from my lesson, I'm not going to go out of my way to go mess with them. I'm going to have them come to me. It's a lot of bugs. And this time around, I might just butcher the big ones, as it's not worth the manpower to do all the small ones. These bugs don't... You know what? Let's go crazy. These bugs don't seem to be able to path to me like all that effectively. They're kind of explosive, you know, they erupt in gas when you kill them. So that's why I figured it's best for me to get aggressive. Some of them might be nippling at my heels here in a second, but that's okay. Oh, what? They're damaging my stuff? Rude. Hey, Simon, you're fast. Get over there quick. I like how they're complaining about being hungry while getting swarmed by insects. It's like, don't you have bigger things to do? To worry about? So it did destroy the fence door, but then it just like left. Interesting. I should have stayed in the base. Is this everyone? I didn't leave anyone behind? Try not to get burned. Oh god, you're getting burned. Alright, Quinn. I'm going to undraft you and have you replace that gate. Now, I don't have my best shooters up on the walls, but, like, this should be fine. In fact, I'll switch them out. So you get up there. Okie dokie. I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to start replacing some of the wood stuff with something tougher, because they're getting through the wood stuff regularly. You know, putting in like heavier metal gates instead of the lighter gates at least would be a good first start. And that will be part of my I choose the priority that I work on. Yeah, thank you for the resub, man. Ooh, a lot of little poisonous bites. And of course the burn. That was definitely my fault, like walking right in front. Playing with fire. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for tuning in to Stranded Alien Dawn Jungle, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.